أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين أما بعد. Texas Muslim Capital Day is a one-day event that brings together hundreds of Muslims from across the state of Texas to meet with their elected officials, to empower our community, to give our community a voice, and to make changes in the state that we live in. Texas Muslim Capital Day is a biannual event that brings together different Muslims from across the state in partnership with different organizations, schools, MSAs, and different groups as well to make sure that we participate in our democratic process and be the change that we want to be. Texas Muslim Capital Day is an extremely important event because an opportunity for our community to, number one, understand how government works, how laws are passed, and to influence that process, to make sure that our voices are heard, to make sure that the laws that are passed within our state truly reflect our community's values, and of course we are given a voice in it as well. This year, however, Capital Day is going to be very different. Just as COVID-19 has really changed life all across the world, it has also impacted Capital Day. Typically on Capital Day, we would get buses from across the state of Texas to all drive down to the city of Austin and visit the state capitol building. While there, we would hold a rally in front of the state capitol. We'd have speeches done. There would be a prayer service. And of course, the different delegations, the different groups of people that participate in Capital Day would then, of course, get together and meet with their elected officials and talk about issues that are important to them. However, this year, because of COVID-19, we really cannot risk bringing that large of a group together visiting the state capitol. Instead, this year, Capital Day will be done digitally and it'll be done online. So you're still going to be meeting with your elected officials. However, the meetings will be set up online and there'll be a very unique situation because of the environment that we live in today. What will end up happening is that you participating in Capital Day will be put in what are called delegations, groups of people that represent basically where you're from. We will then create a legislative agenda, meaning what are we going to talk about when we get to the state capitol? What are you going to speak to your elected officials about? This is the legislative agenda, and I'll talk more about that, of course, later. And then, of course, you're going to hold two meetings, one with your state representative and one with your state senator, and we'll talk about who those folks are later on as well.